Alright, what's up everybody? I'm gonna show you some stuff that I've been focusing on in the firing range that has been helping me slowly but surely get better at Apex. I am not the best, there's a lot of people that are better than I am, and I'm still learning things about the game every day. Um, you know, all that crap. So, I'm gonna show you some shit. No barrel stabilizer, no laser sight. Alright. This shit is life-changing. So, I'm talking about landing our shots. And if I could just be better at that. Alright, look at that. So, I do not have a laser sight, and hip fire with the wingman is really effective. The question is, are you pulling the trigger at the right time? When you need to pull the trigger is when the dummy, or the person you're shooting at, also a dummy, is directly in your crosshairs at the center, lined up with those middle crosshairs. Now, this is not just wingman mastery that I'm teaching you. This is something that you'll learn applies to all of the guns. Now, obviously, if they're far, you have to account for the bullet to travel. But all I really care about is that center line lined up with their body. Pretty crazy that I'm actually hitting any shots from here with no laser sight. Right? Right? Now, sometimes my timing's off, sometimes I fucking miss, but having this as your guide is super helpful. Another thing is your thumb on your thumb stick. You don't want to have it like at too much of a weird angle from the side, because your muscle mechanics for keeping your stick horizontal and then going up and down is like reversed, right? You want up to be up on your thumb, down to be down, left to be left, and right to be right. Okay, and then that allows me to just kind of like strafe and keep it around the height that their body's at, even when I'm just playing. Oh, forgive me for my sloppiness, but we'll make it up. So you guys get the picture, right? My bullets are landing. I am hip firing. I am far with the wingman. Except for here, it's kind of hard, but not that hard. This hit rate is insane. I'm not using a fucking Zen. I don't have a cord on here. I've never cheated at video games. This is just recognizing how the game works and bullet mechanics. Then, once you have figured out your wingman shit, you know, and develop this habit of wanting to get them on the center line as fast as possible, then whenever you aim down sight, you're already aiming at them, and it's gonna hit, right? Usually, if I'm not bad, but I am bad, so. Now, if you just have this natural mechanic and you know not to aim down sight until you're aiming at them, then you're just gonna like do way better, because this takes a long time. But that does not, you know, moving it from this dummy to that dummy, it doesn't take a long time when you're in hipfire, but it takes a little longer when you're aiming down sight, depending on your settings. La-di-da-di-da. So, that same thing applies to whatever gun you're using, especially when you're fighting at close range, right?
Moving out. Got an upgrade. Moving out.
So, if I get used to lining it up perfectly and pulling the fucking trigger, then they're gonna die. Because I know to keep that center line on them with that vertical line indicator. Some of the guns, like the alternator, don't have the same hipfire reticles, but you just kind of imagine that your screen is split perfectly in half and keep the dummy in the middle of your screen, right? Now, it's one thing to see that the dummy has moved and adjust your aim to line up with it, right? But it is another to get so familiar with the middle of your screen that you know when a dummy is not in the middle of your screen and you adjust to correct it, right? So we're watching the dummy to see what he's doing, whether I'm strafing or counter strafing. I am trying my best to just keep that line with him. And honestly, if you just go into the firing range and you do this, you know, you get in front of him and you're like, yeah, counter strafe, Yeah, mirror strafe. You know, and you just stay on the dummy. You don't even have to shoot. This will just make you better because you are more familiar with the way that your aim pulls. If you're not playing on linear, you should be playing on linear because whenever you pull in one direction or the other, it's consistent. The amount you pull doesn't change the speed, which fucks up a lot of you with your aim. You know. So learn to play on linear. I'm playing on like an interesting 1.5 linear with a few different modifications based on my feel. What I mean by that is like I will adjust my aim. I saw, you know, another Apex coach online. He was talking about determining what aim settings are best for, you know, you. Even if you think, oh, I really like this, like there might be better aim settings based off your natural bit, right? So he was making people shoot at these targets in a triangle, and if it was underextending, you know, based off of how much they thought they needed to pull, then you would increase the sensitivity. If it was undershooting, or if it was undershooting, you increase it. If it's overshooting, you decrease it, basically. Some of it is practice, and in this circumstance, I'm not really strafing to compensate for how far I need to move right and left. If I was shooting at dummies, you know, of course, or shooting at people, do your thing, but we're really just trying to hone into where our right thumbstick needs to be based off of our perception of how far we need to pull the thumbstick and, you know, how much it's actually pulling. And if you get that lined up with like how far you feel like you should pull it, lining up with how much it's actually moving, then you're going to find out that your aim is naturally just going to be a lot better. Yeah, so try the hipfire stuff, try really just like focusing on your trigger control. Your trigger control is like knowing to stop pulling the trigger whenever that center line is not perfectly lined up. You know, because I'm not going to be like, oh, I hope I hit him a little bit, and I hope I have enough bullets. You know, you're just not going to shoot until it's lined up. And if it gets off, you take a second or a millisecond to adjust. Not even aiming down sights. Yeah, I do have a freaking... Nope, not good. I'll just go grab another because I don't know where it's at. Don't judge me. So again, center line. When you know what you have to do to make the bullet land, like, it becomes a little easier, and whenever your settings are set up in a way that's friendly to help you do that. What you really don't want to be doing is overcorrecting all the time. And that's what happens if your shit's too fast. But you want to play on linear so it responds very quickly and is fast in the middle, so that your recoil control and everything is not requiring a lot of thumb movement. Alright, well yeah, that's what I've been doing, so... Let's see how fast I can kill these dummies. Like, let's say somebody doesn't see you and you're just like, You don't even have to do that the whole time. I can tat 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 and then pull out my R9 and finish you like, super quick. Yeah. Also, if you're aiming down sight and you feel like, oh no, I'm missing them a lot, just aim to the left side of their body because it naturally pulls to the right. So, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of different things you gotta learn to be good at Apex, but if you learn all of these little tips and tricks, then you might be good someday. I'm not good yet. I'm just trying to get good, but these are some things that I've noticed that have really made a difference in my gameplay. Alright, let's reset the accuracy and get warm. So, if this is how I'm doing with no laser sight, then how are you guys going to be doing whenever you find one? It's just knowing that, like, there's a big difference between putting the person you're trying to kill in your reticle of hipfire or perfectly lined up with the center, right? Because I don't even have to have perfect aim. I just have to, like, drag it across them and press it whenever it's centered up with them, right? As long as your aim has the potential to cross them and you have the potential to pull the trigger when it's on them, you're good. Just make it cross them as many times as possible, or just keep it on them and keep firing! This is gonna be rough when everyone's using the fucking wingman. You imagine a 3-stack doing this? All guys hit firing, just like, hello, good night everybody! This is meta, no one realizes it, and it's fine. I don't need you to realize it, I like using it, but it's not even about the wingman itself, it's just about the advantage you gain by knowing that everything's gotta be lined up there, and then when you practice it, it's just what you do, man, it's just what you do. What you gotta remember is everybody in Apex can shoot you and kill you. You have to be more aware of where everybody's at than they are aware of where you're at. Gotta have good movement. Gotta know when to get out. You gotta know that whenever you pull the trigger, everybody is gonna come your way to try to figure out where you're at and shoot your ass for shooting at them, and the cycle continues. But if you guys really practice this, you will run through squads. It happens sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, Apex is a hard game, especially at Diamond and above, but yeah, this is the kind of shit that will help you make it possible. So, keep running it for a little bit, right? Because we're not sissies. We don't think the firing range is boring. The firing range is what makes you good at the game. Sorry. Give him the old backspin. For real though, like, boom. I get them every time. Instead of just like swinging. Because if I swing, I'm here and they're like, ah, and it's easy for them to shoot at me. But if they're here and I just fucking shoot past them, they have like more distance that they need to turn around. Because they were like, looking here, looking here. It's better to do that whenever they're looking the other way. That's why comms and good comms are helpful, because if you know what direction somebody's looking or what they're paying attention to, or this guy's on me, I'm keeping him busy, I'm shooting him, he's focused on me, that gives me the opportunity to go and push that guy to get angles and kill him. Comms are good, pings are alright. They're not enough if you know how to calm things and how to gain an advantage in your team fights. We look for opening damage. We identify where the other teammates are at, because if you don't, you're just throwing a body for no fucking reason. And then we push. And we get angles from cover safely. From cover safely. From cover to cover safely, right? We move fast. How do we move fast in this game? Everybody I watch on my teams a lot of times is slow. Slow moving speed. They do not know how to slide jump properly. They do not slide jump enough. So, slide jumping, we're gonna run, right? You can slide and jump immediately if you're standing still and your gun is holstered, right? So, keep running. Oh, dead slide. You gotta make sure you run enough, which is 3 arm swings. I suck! Give me a second. Landed on his head. Alright, I'm good. The trick is letting yourself slide long enough, but not too long. Otherwise you do this weird like jump up thing, not this little launch. So do you hear the rhythm? If you want to go fast, that's what you have to do. And then, if you get better, you can mix in your mantles. So, whenever people use the super glide, some people would press their jump and crouch button at the same time, but I was flicking super duper fucking quick. And I still flick, because my mantle button is also jump. And because I flick still, I'm already sliding out of this, right? So that was bad, I didn't time it right. See, I'm still sliding, right? And then you get another slide, jump in, and then you find your next mantle thing, right? And then the process continues. Oh, I'm so trash. And if you're really on it, you can hit mantle to mantle. Right. So get into the habit of flicking it so you don't have to worry about pressing B, and then you're like more ready for your push. That was weird. Or press it. You know, I'm sprinting out of it too, so. Yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, slide jump better. Like, both your teammates are dead and you need a res and there's people behind you and you need to get to the replicator, like, you better be doing this, sir. You don't want to learn basic movement mechanics of this game you play all the time that make you better at it? Don't be lazy, come on, Mike. Two picks is just a game, yeah it is, of course, but if you don't give a shit about anything, then you're not going to give a shit about anything. So, learn the little things in the game so you can be better for your teammates, right? Have a better time for yourself, because running from people and getting killed all the time sucks. Running people and getting away and creating a little bit of distance and then turning on them is way better! You can get kills that way! Right? You can also get away and get reses in and still keep your KP, like, pretty neat. You can recognize the difference between hard peeking and soft peeking. Maybe I don't want to show more of my body than half of it, if possible. Maybe I want to be unpredictable. I'll just peek the same cover and stand outside of it. This is not how you play cover. This is outside of cover. Right. This is playing cover. Unpredictable. You head check, figure out where they're at. You hear them, head check, shoot. Simple. Cover. The cover eats all the bullets. I'm not out to get shot. I know that when I shoot him, he's gonna look at me and shoot me, right? So I shoot him, he's gonna look at me and shoot me right there, but I'm already back behind cover. Hello! This is how you win your gunfights. Right? So I think I'm probably ready to go. I feeling pretty warm, feeling ready to dominate the squad. But honestly, there's a bunch of sweats, a bunch of cheaters, a bunch of motherfuckers who've been playing video games all their lives. You know, I'm 32 and got all into Halo and then fucking Call of Duty and was a pretty clutch intervention sniper, searching to destroy, maniac, free-for-all, munchkin. And then stopped playing like that. Fortnite came out. Fortnite's kind of dumb, but it was still cool. You got everybody playing together. You know, it is what it is. And then Apex came out and been playing that since. Also played competitive paintball. That's a lot of the brains behind how I play Apex. Except for in paintball, you get to shoot somebody once and they're out, even though you're still shooting ropes and shit. But in Apex, you gotta, you know, fucking shoot them for 8 years. That's why you need all 3 people working together. Not just working together in a fight, like, yeah, we're shooting the same people. Like, no, you need to be trying to identify which person on their team is worst based off of how much they are peeking. Are they just like barely peeking, getting head glitches? Or are they the dumb person who's out here standing out in the open? Try to kill the person who's out in the open. Get your advantage. You know, everybody focus on 1, 2, 3 them if they don't see you. If they do see you, don't peek the same cover for too long. Get angles. Expect them to be getting angles. Don't make too much noise. They're going to hear you, and get angles on where they hear you. Try to use the element of surprise. Still move. Still use advantageous position. You know, the burden to be sneaky is not necessarily on you if you have advantageous position, but you know, there's a lot that goes into it. So maybe I'll go into party chat and I'll play some games and commentate what I'm thinking while I'm fighting people. Why? Fucking, I don't know, dude. Just feel like it. Well, sir, nice knowing ya. Oh. Oh, come on, dude. He's fucking one shot. That's what happens. I like knock one guy and I fuck up a bunch of others, and then they kill me. Because I got surprised by the 2 motherfuckers that came around the corner. Oh, hello. Too fast, bitches.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Attention.
Giving him the chimney.
Oh, okay. This is where I'm gonna be a little sneaky. Let this guy run around and try to find me for a second. Now I can go push him because he went that way. Some people would already be pushing by now, but I am moving forward. I'm not pushing. I'm moving forward. Different. Holy shit. See, I am the assist god. Let's see how many fucking kills I got. 2 kills, 5 assists. Most assists except for other than my wife. Most assists other than my wife. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Why did that not damage him?
Give my shields a recharge.
I am as one shot as can be.
Give my shields a recharge.
An enemy. Tossing frag.
Nobody got my damage in the lobby except for them. 2 other people. Just behind my camera, don't judge me. Hey yo, what up? I'm gonna throw my freaking airstrike on these hoes. Oh, that's a boozle. Oh, beamed! Woo! Oh, beamed! Part 2. That's how you jump around and dodge bullets. Hello, bad guys. Oh, wow, he almost killed me. That was scary, dude. Whoa, hello, motherfuckers. Alright. See if I can reload. Put some bullets in their faces. Whoa. Where is that coming from? Hello, sir. You hit me for 25 and I hit you for 100. I'm dead. 5 and 9. We're both tied with 9 assists. Oh, these decoys. But I did hit that Falco bench. Oh god, this game is close. I don't like it. We're tied. Bitch, we're coming back. We're gonna lock in the dub. Yeah! I can't die. No. Oh my gosh. No! No! What the fuck was that, bro? Come on! Let's look at this scoreboard. I am the assist god. Little g. 2,539 damage. And we got two. Look, those other guys did pretty good too. 2,512. And then we got 2,677. Good job, Octane. Whoever you are. You're probably streaming. Hey yo. Go.
Guys, let's do this. Taking fire. Reload. Charging up.
Aye, an enemy there. Killed an enemy. Rival right here. I'm healing up. Opponent is close. Package over there. Downed an enemy. Catch some prey.
Bro, why did he even look at me? Kill the enemy one tier higher.
They got a zone. Enhance my weapon to enhance my survival. Need a new angle on this.
Woo-wee!
Recharging shields. Recharging shields. They neutralize the zone. They took our zone, team people. Recharging shields.
No! Wait a second. Oh, hell yeah. Emmy, you're crushing it. I'm just going to A and fucking with them for as long as possible.
We neutralize the zone. Good looking out.
Oh, I almost got both of them!
They took our zone, team people. Recharging my shields. Let's move here.
They're in the lead.
I've made even weaponier. Zone. Nice. Fence, please.
Oh no, we're getting flanked as fuck.
There goes a boozle. Something like that. Decoy escape deployed. Give him my shield to recharge.
I looked in the direction to make him think it was me that was looking at him. Okay. Clip that. What the fuck was that shit?
So slow. Use the sniper.
Oh. No, Vantage is 1-2. No! Horizon is fucking 1-2. Yeah, I know, they're stacking as fuck, but it's okay, we'll just mow through them. We just gotta, like, play together as well. I'll shoot at what you shoot at, you shoot what I shoot. Except for that Vantage is gonna kill us. Oh. I'm coming. Damn, I killed him, but he fucking still got you. I'm sorry.
Ready, set, go! Refueling my shields.
In the bat, I'll be there in just a sec. Watch out for that Vantage. Yep. Just scared of fighting that close. God dang it! Right after I said that, he came up close to me and killed me with the Prowler.
Be ready. Kickstarting this fight.
I hate the car.
Gas given. Charging up my shields.
Yeah, sending out a decoy. Let's move that way. Give him my shield to recharge. Give him my shield to recharge.
Yeah, they're trying to get me. I said. Ooh, got her.
It's go time.
It's Dupes o'clock. You got bamboozled.
I ran away from the light, compadre. Let's go.
Easy peasy. They were playing good for a second, and we just had to fuck them up and discourage them. And it was just easy pickings after that. Good shit, dude. Peace.